Good afternoon, everyone. So, welcome to Career Launcher. My name is Naveen, and today we'll be looking at the series LRDI Basics, and this is part 28 of the series. So, today we will be looking at a set which is a bit of DI involved, which is basically known as logical DI set that revolves around averages logic. Okay. So, without wasting any time, let's begin with the set. But before that, there is an announcement to be made. So in order to ace CAT 2025, this is exclusively for female aspirants. Okay. So Miss Sujata Sagar, she is an alumnus of IIM Bangalore. She will be conducting a session on 1st of February at 7 p.m. Make sure that you attend this. Okay. For that, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that you are notified. Okay. She is going to discuss about the gender diversity points in B schools. As you guys must be aware that in recent times, IIMs, they give more preference to female students. So this is going to be very beneficial, right? How is it advantageous for girls, for female in MBA? And she is going to discuss some of the personalized tips and tricks for you to understand what are the things that you should, cater to, what are the things that you should have on your resume so that it gives you benefit. Okay, so now let's begin. So this is the set. A management institute was established on 1st of January 2000 with 3, 4, 5, and 6 faculty members in the marketing, organizational behavior, that is OB, finance, and operations management OM departments respectively. No faculty member retired or joined the institute in the first 3 months of 2000. In the next 4 years, the institute recruited 1 faculty member in each of the 4 departments. All these new faculty members who joined the institute subsequently over the years were 25 years old at the time of joining the institute. All of them joined the institute on April 1st. During these 4 years, one of the faculty members retired at the age of 60. One of the faculty members. So it's not true for every year. It's not true for all the departments. It's true for exactly one of the years in one of the departments. The following bar graph gives the department-wise average age in terms of number of completed years of faculty members as of April 1st of 2000, 2001, 2002, and 2003. So basically, if you look here, what we will see is that we have got the marketing department, right? And in the case of marketing department, there were 3 employees. The average age of 3 employees was 49.33 in the year 2000. If you go to yellow, which represents the year 2001, the average becomes 44. Then it becomes 45. Then it becomes 46. Similarly, if you look at the department organizational behavior, which is OB, so what you will find is in the year 2000, that's blue, the average age of 4 faculty members were 50.5. Next year, it became 51.5. Next year, 52.5. And then in the year 2003, which is denoted by pink, it becomes 47.8. Same is true for the department's finance and organization or operations management, which is OM. Okay. That's all that is given as the stem of the set. And then we have got 4 questions. So the question first is, from which department did the faculty member retire? So you can look at the options and be confident that there is going to be only one department wherein you are going to get the answer. Second one says there are professors Naresh and Devesh who are 2 faculty members from the marketing department. So very specific to one department, and they have been working with the institute since its inception. They share a birthday. One was born in this year, another in this year. As of 1st April 2005, what will be the age of the faculty member who has been there in the same department since its inception? So again, looking at the options, we have got 4 definite data. Question number 3, if you read the question and if you look at the options, definite. Question number 4, similarly definite, which means we should be able to figure out each and everything that is being asked as to from which department the person the person retired, and in which year did a new person join in every department. Okay, we can also calculate the age of the leftover person. That's what exactly question number 2 is asking, right? So having understood this, if you can take the screenshot of this and then This is the entire data. I will leave it up to you guys. I'll give you guys 5 minutes to think about it, how to go ahead and solve. Okay. So in order to solve this particular set, I'll give you a hint. The hint is you need only two basic concepts about averages. The first concept being how does average age change over the years? The second concept is whenever something is added or removed from a group of data set, how does the average change? When does it get disturbed and by how much? So using only these two concepts of averages, which is basically a theoretical concept, if you use that, you will be able to solve this set within 5 minutes. It's that easy. For question number two, you may require a bit of calculation. Okay. But otherwise, it's very straightforward. So please go ahead, give it a try. I'll give you guys 5 minutes to think about it and solve. The time starts now. Okay, so let's discuss. The two basic concepts about averages is average age is, so let's say there are a group of people whose average age in this year 2025 is let's say um, 40 years. Then next year the average age of the same four people will automatically increase by 1 year. This basically happens because the age of every person will increase by one. So it's like you have a data set which has got certain number of values. If you increase the value of each by one or by k, the average will also respectively change by one or k, right? So it's not about just the increase, it's about halving, doubling, making it k times, subtracting k. So any change in every value in a data set reflects exactly the same change in the average. Okay, well, basically that concept is put here when it comes to ages, because age automatically changes by time. Okay, the second thing is, if you have a group of people whose average age is 40 years, and if there is somebody who is, let's say, 25 years old, if he joins in, then the average will now become 40 and 25. Also, when you have same group of people whose average age is 40 years, and out of these, if one guy of 60 years, if he leaves, then the average will again get disturbed. In both the cases, the average will fall below 40 years in both the cases. But in which case is it going to change drastically? So basically, the difference between 40 and 25 is only 15 years, while the change between 40 and 60 is that of 20 years. So you will find a larger change happening in the case of when somebody leaves, right? And the number of remaining people decreases as well. So the overall change you will find is going to be larger in the case of when somebody leaves than when somebody joins. So if I call this as A and B, we'll find that the B is going to be greater than A. So the change in A is going to be relatively smaller, or sorry, not change in A, the value of A is going to be relatively smaller than that of B. For that, we don't need to do any calculation. Okay. So we're going to see this logic in this particular set. So basically, in each of the departments, somebody has joined in, thereby disrupting the average age of that particular department. Also, if nobody is joining or nobody is leaving, the average age will increase by 1 year regular. There won't be any drastic change, it won't remain consistent. So if I look at marketing, there is a disruption from the year 2000 to 2001. So in the year 2001, somebody joined. I'm putting plus for joining. If you look at OB, there is an increase of 111 throughout. So nobody joined, nobody left. But then there is a disruption. If there is a disruption, that means in the year 2003, somebody joined. If we look at OM, there is a disruption and there is a normal increase of 1 year each every year. 43 becomes 44, 44 becomes 45. So it means nobody joined, nobody left. Because whoever is joining is of the age which the average group's age is. And whoever is leaving, that person's age is also not the same. So there will be definitely disruption. So here, there was one guy who joined in the year 2001 again. Now, if you look at finance, there is a disruption and there is again a disruption. There are two decreases happening. And it's a consistent increase from 45 to 46. So in the year 2003, obviously nobody left or joined. So in finance, once it happened in the year 2001, the other year it happened in the year 2002. Now, in which year did somebody join or did somebody leave? So we can see that the average is at 50. 50 say if somebody joins at the age of 25, that's a gap of 25. From 50, if somebody leaves whose age is 60, then that's a gap of 10. Now that gap of 10 is smaller as compared to gap of 25. So larger the gap, the larger the disruption. So that means the person who joined was in the year 2002, that's white in color, and the person who left, he left in the year 2001. Once this part is known, if this is understood, we can solve 3 out of the 4 questions given to us. Okay, so it's going to be straightforward. So basic theoretical concept about averages, and we are done. Okay, so from which department did the faculty member retire? There is only one retirement that is supposed to happen, and it happened in finance. So it's going to be option A. Also, it is very clearly given that in from each department, in each department, somebody joined. Since there are 4 departments, there should be 4 joinings. So there should be 4 pluses, or there should be 4 disruptions. Then from one of the departments, not all, from one of the departments, one person left in one of the years. So that's the 5th disruption. We can count the total number of disruptions over here to be 5. That's how we can figure out nothing else happened in the other years from each department. Okay. And since the faculty member retired or joined, hold on. The person who joined was on 1st of April, that is the 4th month of that particular year. During these 4 years, one of the faculty members retired at the age of 60. And that also happened for the same duration. And these all are given from that particular year. ठीक है. So is it definitely 2001, or is it going to be 2000 for marketing? So it is given that these are the number of faculty members in each of the departments, and the age that is mentioned, these are the ages as of 1st of April. तो ये हमारा एवरेज एज है 1st April को. And anybody who is supposed to leave or join is not going to reflect here. Fine. So date wise also there is no issue. We can go ahead with whatever we have just discussed. ऐसा होता ना कि instead of, let's say, if you look at the marketing department, 49.33 to 44, that change must have happened maybe in the year 2000, which is because of that there is a decrease. But ऐसा है नहीं. The question very clearly states that these are the average ages as of 1st of April, and whoever joined was before that. So यानी कि this is from 1st of April, that is in the 4th month, from the year 2000 से लेके 2001 तक का. So basically fiscal year. So that was the year. फिर ये change हुआ. So that means the person had joined. ठीक है. चलो. Let's look at the next question. So second wala, let's do it at the end. Let's do 3rd and 4th. In which year did the new faculty member join in the finance department? So in the finance department, we can see in the year 2001, the new faculty member joined, right? Question number 4. What was the age of the new faculty member who joined the OM department on 1st of April 2003? So OM department में the faculty member joined in the year 2001. So when he joined, he was 25 years of age. It is very clearly mentioned, right? And we have to calculate for the year 2003. So he was going to be 26 years of age in the year 2002, and then 27 years of age in the year 2003. So he was 27 years old. Okay. I'm going to take a pause here. You can let me know if you have any doubt. Any doubt regarding years, regarding average concept, anything. I'll just wait for a minute. Come on, go ahead, ask whatever doubt you have. No doubt? Chalo. Let's look at question number 2. So Professors Naresh and Devesh, who are two faculty members from the marketing department and have been with the institute since its inception, share a birthday that falls on 20th of November. So we have got, let's say, Naresh, who was born on 20th of November. And let's say he was born in the year 1947. And if you look at Devesh, he was born uh, 20th of November, but he was born in the year 1950. Okay. Now, on 1st of April 2005, what was the age of the third faculty member? Since we are looking at marketing department and the marketing department had 3 members. So if we look at the year 2000, there were 3 members whose average age is 49.33. So the average age is 49.33. That means the total age for these 3 faculty members is going to be 49.33 into 3. Well, basically, 49 into 3 is going to give us 147, and then 0.33 into 3 will give us another 1. So the total age is 148 years old. So we have to calculate up to 1st of April 2000. दोनों का age. Okay. Because whatever will be the age of Naresh plus Devesh plus the third faculty member, the total age is going to be, it's supposed to be 148. Right? Chalo, idhar se calculate karte hain. So we have to go up to 1st of April 1948. So 1948 se leke 1st of April 2000. How many years is that? So this is going to be 50. So this is 2000 minus 48. So 52 years old. Okay. Now it's 20th November to 1st April. So November, December, January, February, March. So this is 52 and a half years almost. Since this is 1950, so if I calculate the age here, since he was born 3 years later, his age should be 3 years lesser than Naresh. So since this is 52 and a half, this is supposed to be 49 and a half years old. So 52 and a half years old and 49 and a half years old, if I add them, this is going to be 102 years old. Right? So the third guy is supposed to be 46 years old. Now this guy is supposed to be 46 years old in the year 2000. Right? So this is year 2000. So in the year 2005, he is supposed to be 5 years more. So this is going to give us the age as 51. So what we did not calculate the total of everyone until 2005. What we did was we calculated the total age for the year 2000. In that total age, we calculated the age of Naresh and Devesh. Removed that. The leftover is going to be the age of the third guy. Now, third guy's age is known in the year 2000. So in the year 2005, we would know the age of that guy. We do not have to include who joined when, who left when. Right? So this is going to give us 51 years. I hope there is no doubt here. I hope this is understood. Right? So you can see that this is a very, very straightforward set, which uses very simple concept about averages. Okay. And this is considered as one of the best sets, one of the 2 best sets when it comes to averages. The other one we will be discussing very soon. It had to do with different juices with different constituents. The limitation was it cannot go beyond a certain number of some certain amount. Okay. Fine. So before we leave, I would like to hold on. I would like to discuss. Give me a second. Yeah. Sorry. So I'd like to discuss this. So on 1st of February at 7 p.m., Ms. Sujata Shirsagar, who is an alumnus of IIM Bangalore, she is going to discuss about the gender diversity and the importance of women in MBA colleges. So these are the 3 points that will be discussed extensively here in this particular session. She is going to give you personalized tips and tricks in order to ace CAT and post the CAT exam, that is PDP and all. So how is MBA advantageous for girls, and which B schools gives you more diversity points when it comes to the gender? Okay. In case if you guys have any question, feel free to ask. Nothing? Okay. In case you realize that you have certain query, ask me later. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. I'll see you guys again very soon. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel and like and share this video with your friends. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.